Alright guys, this is Chris again, and hello and welcome to another commentary. So today, like I said in the last video, I've got something a little bit different, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. Now, if I've got the name of this pistol right, it's called the M1911 or something, and I actually go 39 and 8 with it, so I'm quite happy with the scoreline. And the setup I'm running is obviously the MP5K extended mags, my lovely weapon. The M1911 I think it's called, Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon more than likely. The reason why I'm running this class is primarily because I actually got the gameplay maybe about probably 2 or 3 weeks ago now, so it's relatively old. But I mean, the reason why I got this gameplay is because at the time I was getting incredibly bored with Black Ops. I mean, the game's got to the point now where I believe that every single person in the game that isn't like vaguely normal is running around with the most newbie things they can possibly get. So every corner you go around, there's some retarded Ghost Pro noob sitting there, and using probably Last Stand Pro or something, so they can just like blop shot you and get back up again and whatever. It just, I mean, I'd have a problem with Ghost as long as people use it to the way it's meant to be, not just sit in corners and wait for you. Now, I will go into my thoughts a bit more deeply on Ghost and stuff, and I'll try and get somebody who does use Ghost on with me here to try and do some kind of a dual commentary to explore both sides of the argument, because obviously my side of the argument is I want it gone. I mean, the sooner Activision bring out a playlist without it, the happier I'll be. But anyway, just moving on, because like I said, that's why I got the gameplay. I don't really go into too much detail about that. And I believe I'm actually playing with Fearcrads, more than likely Norman is due, and somebody else. I think there's 3 team members there, so yeah, there's 4 of us. I can't remember exactly who it was, to be honest, but I'm sure the other person was fantastic. And guys, please can I have a like, getting a chopper gunner with a pistol, come on. That is absolutely beautiful, I'm quite happy with that. So, I think we'll probably ought to get into what I'm actually going to talk about, being it's about nearly 2 3/4 minutes in. But this is a 10-minute commentary, so I hope I don't bore you too much, guys. You know, this is going to be quite hard for me to make because I'm making it off the top of my head. But 10 minutes is a long time to talk. But let's get on with it. Okay, so I've been thinking recently, really, and watching a few videos, and various like things in my life have been happening that have inspired me to make this sort of thing. And one thing recently that happened is I actually got my A-level results, and basically A-levels for me have not gone to plan, I'll be honest. Now, I'm trying my best to recover them. I'm going to retake certain things, try and get my grades back together again, because my end goal is to go to university, preferably at Nottingham or somewhere quite good. But at the moment it's just not gone to plan, and like I said, I'm going to retake some exams, try and do various other things. I mean, if anybody out there who has actually got their A-level results or is getting their GCSE results next year, now don't worry guys, it's not the end of the world. I mean, as soon as you get those results and you see what grade you get, you just think, what have I done? I mean, I honestly thought I put so much effort into those exams and it still came out not fantastic, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not going to exact grades and stuff, but it just didn't come out as well as I hoped it would do. And like I said, for any of you guys who do get that and basically open those results and your heart just sinks, it is not the end, guys. It just really is not. I mean, there are so many things out there that you can do and help and support stuff from parents and teachers and whatever else available, that you know, don't get yourself too disheartened if the grades do not go the way you want them to. I mean, if you do get the grades you know are expecting, and you do get where you want to be, then really great, congratulations to you. But to some people it just doesn't work out that way, no matter what you do. And I mean, personally, in my case, my GCSEs went fantastically. I don't know, I can't remember the exact results, but it just consisted of A's and B's. My lowest grade was a B, so yeah. I mean, I got a few A stars, a few A's, and like a couple of B's or something. But yeah, I mean, at certain times in your life, I mean, it is going to go the way you want it to, and certain times it isn't. Now, this is just one of those instances. It's never, I mean, that's just the way life is. Life's a bitch sometimes, and you've just got to move past it and look to the future and see and think, what can I do to sort this out? Now, I have long time, really thought about that, and I'm going to pull my socks up and get working. Now, that is the way to do it in the case of results. Anything else, then it varies. I mean, you don't get a job, just keep pushing yourself to get that job. I mean, not that job, but like another job, something of similar level. Maybe you're trying to get into work as a part-time job in your local store or something, and they just basically don't want you there because maybe you're too young, maybe you're not experienced enough, maybe something along those lines. Just there's so many stores out there. Just try for another store. It's not the end of the world again. I mean, some people just come to me. I mean, my mate didn't get a job the other day, and he was absolutely gutted. I mean, around us, for example, there's hundreds of shops. There's many job opportunities out there. So I can't really see why you get disheartened. And yeah, I mean, I'm just going to leave it there because I've repeated myself a few times there, but you get the idea where I'm coming from. It really is not the end. So I'm going to move on a little bit, and I'm basically going to get on to my next little topic thing, and it's called change. Now, what do I class as change? Now, change is maybe something happens in your life that it's not expected. Maybe a grandparent passes away. Maybe you crash and end up in hospital or something. I don't know. So maybe there's some good changes, and that's obviously morbid examples. But changes such as maybe you do get into university. Maybe it's the greatest thing that ever happened to you, and change. I mean, I would class change as a good thing. I mean, change. Another example of change to say is like maybe moving house. It's simple as that. It's any element of change for me is good. I mean, it keeps life interesting. Maybe not in the case of a grandparent dying or something. Obviously, that's something completely different. I understand that. And what in that case, it's what you take back. It's the memories that you've got of that person, and really what you can take forward with you, and what you've learned from your time with them, and the memories that you've got. I know this is like a really morbid commentary now, but it's just I'm sort of thinking about what happened to me. I mean, my granddad passed away maybe a year ago now. Obviously, very upsetting, but I mean, I've just thought back to what the time I spent with him and all that. I mean, if any of you guys out there, obviously it's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to you at some point, and you just need to think, look, have I made the most of my time with this person? Because life is not promised. Well, sorry. Yeah, life is not promised. Is that the phrase? Basically, things don't last forever. Forever? What the hell am I saying? Forever. So yeah, that's another little topic thingy-majiggy. So I want to move on to my last one, and it's something not quite so morbid, and it's the In-Betweeners movie. What a legend. Now, I have seen the trailers and everything. I am dying to go and see it. Physically dying to go and see that movie. I can't wait to go and see it. I'm going to go and see it sort of Tuesday, I think it is, we're going. And I don't know, any of you guys who have seen it, please give me some like comments or whatever. Is it good? Is it bad? I mean, we all know the In-Betweeners are legendary, and yes, so I'll give you a rundown of that when I've watched it, sorry. And anyway guys, that has actually been 9.5 minutes of me talking, so I hope I haven't bored you too much, and the commentary is wrapping up. So anyway guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this. Please like the video if you have, it really does help me out, and also subscribe if you haven't. Anyway guys, please kill in those ghost noobs, it really does help the world out. This has been Chris, thanks a lot guys.